everyone, today I thought I would show you how to make stevia extract at home. This video has been something that has been heavily requested ever since I snapped an Instagram photo of my stevia plant a few months back. So I finally got around to making it and I thought I would share it with all of you. Now if you don't know what stevia is, it is an herb that has been around for hundreds of years. It's calorie free, it's naturally sweet, and it won't impact insulin levels. But of course, like everything else, should be used in moderation, and there could be potentially some side effects. There aren't really any official long-term studies on this, but do your research before you consume stevia heavily. Okay, so a few months back I was in Lowe's and I saw this really small organic stevia plant on sale for $3. So I snatched it up, put it in a pot, watered it daily, and now it's massive. I mean, that thing is out of control. It's basically like a weed. It's just huge. So I thought I would mix up some stevia extract. It's really simple and requires very little hands-on time. To begin, you'll need a bunch of stevia, some vodka, a sanitized mason jar ring, and lid. If you cannot find fresh stevia or fresh stevia leaves in your area, you can order dry leaves off the internet, and it is the same basic process. It is a really easy process. You're just gonna strip all of the leaves off of the stem. It's really simple. You just strip them all off. And you're gonna wanna have enough leaves to fill a pint-sized mason jar. Although you will note that I used a quart-sized jar for this because all of my pint-sized jars are occupied by other things I have canned this summer. Okay, once you have enough leaves, you're gonna wanna go ahead and rinse them and then shove them all into your jar. And you want the jar as tightly packed with leaves as possible. Once your jar is full, you're going to take your vodka and pour it over the leaves in the jar. Just the whole thing, just pour the whole bottle in there. Now, a note on the vodka. If you can find a GMO-free vodka in your area, that is what I would go ahead and recommend buying. But I will warn you, they are few and far between. Next, I took a spoon and I dropped it, and then I shoved the leaves down into the jar to make sure that they were fully saturated, but also to kind of break the leaves down a little bit so that all of the sweetness was being released. Then I sealed up the jar and I left it sitting on the counter for about 2 days. And every time I walked by it, I picked it up and I shook it. And after 2 days, this is what it will look like. Those leaves look so gross. It kind of reminds me of cooked collard greens. Okay, so our next step is to cook out all of the alcohol. So you're gonna need something to strain the leaves through. So I use my steamer basket and a saucepan. So once you strain the liquid out, it's going to be a nice green color, and you're going to put it in your saucepan and allow to simmer for 20 minutes. And this way, all of the alcohol, well, like 99.9% of it, will evaporate. Now make sure you do not boil the liquid or you will completely ruin the flavor and it'll scorch. So just stand there and simmer and stir for about 20 minutes. Now the stevia will be green, so I recommend using it in things like coffee or tea and not lemonade unless you want your lemonade green. So just, know that. Also be careful because if you let the vodka soak for too long, you leave the leaves in the vodka for too long, it will become bitter and less sweet. I put mine in these little amber bottles from Amazon. They, I think, are $8 for 6 of them or $8 for 8 of them. I can't remember. They've got the little squeeze top, and they come in 1 and 2 ounce increments. And the vodka I picked up for about $6 at my local liquor store. It's not the highest quality because around here we just don't have a lot of options. So like I said, if you can find the GMO-free, great. I couldn't anywhere around here, and it is illegal to have alcohol shipped into Alabama. So there you have it. All right, so tell me, what are you DIYing? Have you ever made your own extracts? I read that you can make vanilla extract using the same system, leave me a comment. Also, this week on the blog, there are quite a few things going on. The first is a giveaway sponsored by Publix and Fiber One. It's a cash giveaway, so head on over there and enter that. And on Wednesday, I posted 5 cheap, easy, and healthy meals that you can make at home. They're really inexpensive and easy. They're gluten-free, and they do not use pasta. That's the thing I hear a lot. Like, why do so many cheap meals include pasta? Well, these don't. So go have at it. All right, I will see you guys Monday for Money Monday, and I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. All right, bye.